have been working on this flower bed. I call it my stone flower bed because we have stones around the edge, flat stones. But y'all, I've got my sprinkler going. It's just a beautiful day today, and I wanted to go with different colors of chrysanthemums just to add, you know, some beautiful pops of color. And this is I believe it's I'm not sure if it's a Bradford pear. It's a flowering pear tree though. We got it at Lowe's a long time ago. It's huge. It's taller than my house. But anyway, so I just wanted to show y'all what I've been working on this week. In addition to my back porch, I've been doing this. And I had gotten these 4 mums at Walmart this week, and they were only $6. They were either $6 or $6.50. I would have to look at my receipt, but I'm telling you, that was a great price. And those are some big mums for $6. Look, those are some pretty nice sized mums. Now the ones that I've got in my car, I'll show you, and it's a cute design the way I've got them in my car. They were accidentally placed in my car that way by me a few minutes ago. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, friends, I'm calling these my Mickey Mouse mums. I love that. I just love it. I'm like, okay, all my Disney fans out there, you'll have to let me know if you like the Mickey Mouse mums. Now, of course, they won't look like that in the flower bed, but they're arranged like that here in my car. Okay, my little mum flower bed is complete. The only thing I can do now is maybe add in some fresh pine straw on the top. The pine straw in there is still pretty good, but I'm going to add a little bit more to the top. But anyway, I have 8 mums, and they're different colors. And earlier I had a bare spot, so I wanted to make sure that y'all had seen the completed flower bed for my mums. I love chrysanthemums. I think it turned out pretty. Okay, these are the cushions that I got about 5 summers ago when I bought this outdoor set. But anyway, as you know, if you have the outdoor cushions like these, you have to wash them. And I know that some people put them in the washing machine, but I always just, you know, spray them down with, I used laundry detergent. That's how I did it. And just use your favorite laundry detergent and just do a little bit. I put some all over the deck and got it really good with a garden hose, so it looks a lot better. I have an outdoor rug, and this thing is a lifesaver because I know Stanley and Gracie have had accidents on it, and it's waterproof, you know. I mean, you can just wash it off, so it's really durable. It came from Amazon. But anyway, I also scrubbed my Adirondack chairs. They look tremendously better. Again, I just used laundry detergent and a water hose. And I also had a small brush that I used. So they are significantly cleaner now. And this is my favorite rocking chair that I got. It's the Adirondack. I got it, I think, during the beginning of the summer. And you might see some limbs down in the yard. That's okay. We've been trimming a lot of trees, so that's why you see limbs. But this Adirondack looks a whole lot better now too. Let's take out those leaves. But leaves are always falling, and so are acorns. So that's just how it is. But I still have a few flowering things out here. This is that flowering ginger plant that I got at Home Depot a little over a month ago, I think. But as soon as the blooms stop, as soon as it stops blooming, I'll just break this off and throw it over on the grass. And someone told me this week that they will pop up. These things will grow in your yard. So when I get rid of the spent blossoms, I'll hopefully see some other plants growing. So anyway, that'll be exciting. Okay, now all the cushions are back on the chairs. And you would know that, as you would know, it's going to be raining, I think, tomorrow or the next day. So supposedly there is a hurricane brewing and coming this way. So I'll have to quickly remove the chair cushions again. And I think that I probably need to invest in one of those boxes that fit, you know, your outdoor pillows and cushions. That's what I need to look for. So I'm going to be looking at Walmart and Big Lots and maybe At Home and places like that for an outdoor huge box to put all my cushions in, because it's just a pain. I have feral cats that run around and try to, you know, take over the cushions at night. They play on the porch. So I need to be putting those away anyway. But while I'm out here, I wanted to show y'all this beautiful, I call it a watermelon variety, lantana. I love lantana. And it's trying to die back, but it was just full of blooms a few weeks ago. So this is the outdoor deck reset that I was telling you about. And it's not perfect by a long shot. I even really kind of there's some more leaves that have just fallen down while I've been filming this video. But I would like to change out my rugs and maybe order some brown ones for the fall and winter. So I've been looking at those on Amazon because these look real spring and summery. So, and I've had these about 2 years now, the rugs. And I've enjoyed them, but I'm kind of ready for something different. Yep. But anyway, this is my outdoor deck reset because I was really trying to get it all clean yesterday while it's been so pretty and sunny. And our grass is nice and green. I need to trim it again. I trimmed it last week, but it's starting to slow down, so we're not having to cut it as often. And I will show you my little orange tree. It's really called a satsuma, and they are really growing. See if we can see, there's the fruit. They're going to be like tangerines. My dad got me this tree about 5 years ago, and they waited until the second or third year before they really started, you know, producing fruit. But I just can't wait to get some of those satsumas. So if you ever have an opportunity to get a satsuma tree, I bet you would love it. They have some really good fruit on them, and they're basically seedless. I think they just have one seed. Okay, I'm dealing with this every time I come outside. There are leaves everywhere, and it is fall. So I know that's to be expected, but I have to reset. I feel like I have to reset the deck twice a day to keep the leaves off. So I'm going to be sweeping for a few minutes, and I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. So now I'm going to start making the grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm just going to make one because it'll just be me eating lunch right now. So I'm going to get my 2 pieces of bread, and I just got Nature's Own butter bread, no special kind of bread. And I'm going to use this Cabot Creamery cheese, extra sharp. And I'm going to use this little, I call it my little egg skillet because I make scrambled eggs in here and fried eggs. But anyway, it's just a regular little skillet, and it's a nonstick. And I'm just going to put a little pat of real butter, just 1 pat of butter in the skillet and let it start melting. And I'll go ahead and put my 1 slice of bread. I'm going to let that melt for just a second. And I'm going to go ahead and slice some of this wonderful Cabot cheese. Y'all, this is some really good extra sharp cheddar. And I always give it a taste. Very sharp, and I love it. And I know it doesn't need any salt, but I'm going to put a little bit of salt on my grilled cheese. I'll probably get some comments about that because it doesn't really need any salt, but I always put a little bit. Now, my butter is melted in my skillet, and I'll go ahead and put my sandwich down into the skillet. And I'm going to spread a little bit of soft, real butter on top of the top slice. And I always like to be putting away my supplies as I'm cooking. Okay, it's not ready to turn yet. And while that's cooking, I would like to show you what I made earlier today. Let me stir it up real good. I made some homemade vegetable soup, and it was a brighter red, but I added some, I'll have to show you what I added to it. I think it's more than bouillon or better than bouillon. I added some of that beef seasoning, and so it turned my soup a little bit of a darker red, like an orangey red. But I'm telling you, I think it's going to be great. I put some just some regular little Idaho potatoes in there. And then I've got lots of fresh carrots chopped up and onion. I've got a can of corn niblets, and I have a can of um, green beans, and I have also a whole pack of peas from my garden from the summer. So I think it's going to be really good, y'all. And I had to use a can of tomato sauce because I was out of a can of tomatoes, but tomatoes would have made it better than tomato sauce. Okay, I think it's ready to flip. Y'all, these are the best grilled cheese sandwiches. You have to cook them in a skillet for them to be really good, you know? I'm going to put this cheese away while we're waiting. I'm going to go ahead and switch off that eye and just let it sit there for a minute off the eye. That cheese needs to melt just a tad more. I think I'm going to give this soup a try now. Let's get a carrot and a potato. All that good stuff. That is delicious, y'all. I think it hit the spot. I've got corn niblets, potatoes, carrots, onions, green beans. Got lots of good stuff in there. And that is full of vitamins, full of fresh veggies, and canned veggies too. And it's a nice day for soup because it's so rainy outside. And I need to be hurrying up so I can put my chairs in the garage because I know this hurricane is going through several states. So please shelter and stay safe. That looks like a good grilled cheese to me. Mm. Okay, I think I'm going to go sit down and eat my late lunch now. It's almost 4 o'clock and I'm eating lunch now. So that's going to kind of mess me up for supper. Oh well. I hope everyone is safe during the storm, and I'm signing off.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like iron sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other.